learning and by doing. And I'm not a big fan of theory, but in this case, I just want to have to discuss that. From now on, you probably want to do this over and over again. So as I said, when you're done with this course, you got a decent understanding of Redux, but you might struggle to implement it on your own. You couldn't sit in front of a computer and you say, hey, without the internet, I'm building a Redux store. It won't work. You will always refer to the internet and you will Google the simplest stuff from Stack Overflow. It's like that. I have even seen developers working for 20 years and they're Googling the simplest stuff every day. So, but you get a fundamental idea of what Redux is and what React is, and you know then how these things are worked together. Yeah, so this is my theory. Now let's jump back to the code. So the same thing of what we have done with my analogy or my diagram, let's do the same in the code once again to give you a better understanding of what we did. So the whole journey of setting the products into our store starts in the component. So we have set up the store and it knows nothing. But here on the products, when we click on the products in our screen, and I can actually bring this up here, as soon as we click on products, we render this page, right? I mean, in my case, it's already rendered, but even if you would refresh the page, it gets those, it gets the data for the path and the image and so on. And this starts at the product screen. So let me go back to the code. And we could say, hey, we fetching the products and so on. That's all fine. We're doing this for our component to render the data. But before that, we're saying, hey, let's get the products. And this get products, if you right click on it and you go to definition, it sends you automatically to the product actions, because this is where our get products function is coming from. And it uses dispatch. It knows that it needs to use Redux, and it goes ahead and does the loading to true. So this is what we have seen in our store. It sets the loading to true, and we see in our store, let me go back to my browser. You see the set loading here coming from the products. And if we go back to the code, we start the try catch block and we say, please fetch the data from our API we have created early on. And then we dispatch the data to set the products. And those are slices here. And the slices are then updating the store. And since we're using dispatch here and we defining the way for Redux, when we go back to our product screen, this use effect says, ooh, dispatch was called. I need to update my state. I need to go ahead and I need to redisplay what data I have. And then our data products here will get sucked into. And this is the flow of Redux. And I really hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, we will do this flow over and over again. We will extend our store. We will do the same with user and its authentication. Later on, we will have it for the admin page with the orders and all the users. And we will do this over and over again in this course. So please don't be frustrated. Let's keep moving and you will get a deeper understanding and it will start to make sense what Redux is and why it is so useful. So I'll see you in the next video.